Huh. Tough pill to swallow. I guess I'll brace my frame.
Tell these people
what I have to do
the jackpot that you've dragged me into with yourself today.
Well, you know, when you buy these things, you think you spent enough, but guess what? I guess you didn't spend
I guess you didn't.
So, in case you guys don't know, the X3s, they don't have a double shear joint on the front here on all the A-arms. It's just a single shear mount. And there's just a little tiny...
that little plate,
yeah, ductwork plate, I would say, that goes across and kind of bolt your two mounting spots on your A-arms together. So what you fix for that is usually you get a Gusset kit like this here. Now this is a super ATV kit. There's some other companies out there. I know CT Raceworks makes them. They're really nice kits. The reason I went with this one...
I know the reason.
Yeah, I know the reason too.
It's the same reason I bought the Silver Turbo kit.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Trying to save a couple bucks, eh? You
well,
cheap.
See, that's the problem, right? We're in Canada, so, you know, $300 for a CT Raceworks Gusset kit is really not bad. It's $300 American, but by the time we buy it here,
turn that 300 into 500.
Yeah, 500,
and then
600
shipping.
with shipping,
yeah, and then border fees. Yeah.
So this kit here is $150, and I gotta say, for $150, man.
Yeah, like it's pretty thick too. Like
yeah.
It's not like it's some 16th inch brackets. No. Like it's pretty. And didn't this have an extra plate that went under,
yeah,
like the center of your AR mounts or something that the other kits didn't have?
Entire plate here. The other kits don't have this full skin plate.
And that goes on the bottom of here, right? Oh, see, I guess you remove the factory plastic. Oh, that's kind of cool then.
So it replaces that. The other kits have a gusset that kind of goes across the top here.
Yeah.
And then it's gusseted across top. This one, I guess, goes underneath, and that's how it actually gussets it together.
All right.
So we're gonna pull this all apart. This is a huge job.
Yeah, great.
I mean, we're gonna be in this for a while. The entire front end has to come apart.
45 minutes, eh?
45 minutes, yeah. The whole front end has to come off. All the A-arms have to come off.
Oh, boy.
I did a couple things since the last video.
Oh, yeah.
I got the big bong China light bar.
Oh, yeah, the China light bar. Let me tell you, the Chinese light is great. The Nye light? Nye light, yes.
Oh, yeah.
The curved Nye light.
Yeah.
You know, it looks pretty good, though, actually.
And then
I like the curved. It suits it better than a straight, I would say. Because it kind of follows the contour of the roof, right?
Yeah, and that's a 42-inch wide.
42. Whose brackets are these?
Those are Bing Bong.
Are they Bing Bong brackets? Yeah.
Bing Bong brackets,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, whatever.
And then another thing I did in the meantime, I tossed a RPM blow-off valve in the back.
Oh, yeah, I don't even know. I guess you can't really see it from here, eh?
I got that from Whalen Speed in Michigan.
We'll do a little rip after, and you'll be able to hear it anyways.
Yeah. So,
cool. I guess we'll start with the disaster.
I don't want to.
I don't want to do it either. Why did I get sucked into this? Oh, well. All right, well, let's start ripping this thing apart here.
All right, one other thing I forgot to mention, guys, is on the last video, Mike Parkhill actually mentioned, he said, you know, you should swap these shocks around so the reservoirs face out because it looks nicer. And originally I was thinking about doing it, and then I wasn't sure because sometimes you got to cut the plastic here. It'll actually hit the reservoir. But we're going to go ahead and do that today, too.
So wait a minute. So the reservoir is going to be out.
Yes.
So you're copying the YXZ.
Man. Okay, we got here a jackpot, eh?
Yep.
Got the whole front end off.
Let me tell you how surprised I am.
How surprised are you?
Not at all, my friend.
Oh.
Really negative.
Got the whole front end off. So the lights, the grill, the whole top piece, that comes off as one piece. XRC, so we got this cover that came off. Now we're jacking it up. I got the winch disconnected, and then we're gonna pull the whole winch and front bumper assembly off. Sorry, see, he's got too much ground clearance. We don't have enough wood to block it up. Hey, man.
Yeah. Brown, man.
We're doing some carpentry here.
Yeah. Well, you know, the thing's got to be 5 feet off the ground there. So
oh, you know,
jack, you know?
It's not a freaking YXZ, you know, the
YXZ's bad too, but not that bad.
6 inches of ground clearance there.
Well, I got at least 10 there, you know. Funny thing is, though, I don't see a brace kit going on the YXZ today.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, all right.
I figure I should record this too. Old man Jamie there went and put a big old rear view mirror so he can stare at himself in the mirror. Oh boy. Hey, what's with the old man mirror?
The one in here?
No, the one in the YXZ there.
That one?
That one? Oh, I wouldn't worry about that one.
Don't worry about that one. Well, we almost got most of the front end off, which came out good, except for the ball joint in that lower hub, because I don't know what the deal is.
Show them that there.
But I don't know if you can see it. Oh, you kind of can.
Yep.
Look at all this shavings and garbage. Oh, actually, that's not even shaving. That's just smashed all to hell.
Yep.
Okay, well, we'll have to smooth that out. Something happened where, I don't know if it was installed wrong from the factory, but you can see the damage on the bolt. See that wear mark in it? So I don't know if it was loose. No, it wasn't loose.
That's some Can-Am QC area.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but we had like a really bad time getting that bolt out, but whatever.
We had a not really bad time.
We had a very bad time. Anyways, we'll see you in a minute once all this stuff's off. All right, so we got the lower A-arms out. You know what else we got out?
Lower A-arms. We got the pillow block. Unbolted, so we can actually pull the drive shaft back so we can get the front diff out.
Yeah, so I guess they don't put the bolt in the right way so that when you go to pull the upper A-arm bolts out, they actually hit the diff, and you can't get the bolts out. So what you have to do is, there's a pillow block on your drive line that goes to your front diff. I don't know if you can see it. Right here. Anyways, you have to unbolt this because there's a slip joint somewhere in the drive line. This allows you to move everything back, you know, probably, I don't know, half an inch or something, maybe an inch, if that. But that gives you enough room to pop that upper A-arm bolt through with the diff push back.
One thing I do want to note about the front bolts here is that if you have an XRS, you're probably fine because it actually hits against the actuator here, which is for the front diff lock. From what I've read, I think with the XRS you're fine. The bolt will actually just clear right here.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
So you bought the wrong machine.
Bought the wrong machine. Furthermore, if you guys want to see why we're doing this, perfect example.
Oh yeah, here, check this out.
This is what Can-Am gives you as bracing. This goes on each side of your A-arm in the back here. They're two separate pieces.
And it's quite thin too. Like, look at that. What is that? The width of a. That's like the width of a dime.
Yeah,
like.
Pretty much. And this is what we are replacing it with right here.
Yeah, there's a good comparison.
Yeah, that is definitely a lot beefier.
Yeah, brutal.
So we're gonna keep going on this. Got quite a bit more to go.
Yeah, so move that diff back, get the upper arms out, and we'll see if we can pull out any more tools. Like, we don't have enough out already.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. All right, we're back, dude.
Oh boy.
Yeah, what a mess, man.
You know, I only got one thing to say about this. It's
what is it though? Yeah, man, what a mess this has been.
Yeah.
Something so simple, or that seems so simple, could cause so much problems. But oh well, we're almost there. So we got all the front gusset plates, or the main plate on. Everything's all, well, not everything's tightened up. We're getting there. But the majority of it's all on. Now it's just tightening little bits here and there, but everything is on. So
yeah, the bottom A-arms are all tight. We got the ball joints on the bottom back on. The upper A-arms are still loose. We're just kind of getting everything fitted into place.
Got the shocks back on the wrong way.
Got the shocks back on the wrong way, or the YXZ way.
Yeah, the right. Oh, the right way. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, we gotta tighten those too. Actually, those are still loose.
No, that's good, man.
Yeah, it's good. You only need one thread. It's almost got Loctite.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get the rest of it tightened up, and then I think it's just putting plastics back on, pretty much, and the rad on.
Pretty much.
We'll see what we need to do to trim the plastics to clear too once we get there. So.
Hey, any of you guys who run these things without the sway bar attached, you know, comment below and let me know what you guys think about it. I've been reading a lot of people that are saying to disconnect the...
Nobody runs it without the sway bar.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. Maybe, I don't know. I bet you it'd be a lot better.
The front, absolutely run it without the sway bar.
Yeah, I bet you it'd articulate a lot. Like if you're doing rock
stability, but the back. So somebody ran it without sway bar in the back.
That might be a little sketchy.
Sketchy, yeah.
Because you're gonna have crazy flex. I bet you'd be good for the front. Like if you're doing like technical stuff, like climbing rocks or whatever, you can really articulate a whole lot more.
The sway bars on these things are so noisy. It makes so much noise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, half the noise that you hear when these things are going down the road is pretty much sway bar noise.
I find these things in general just make A lot of noise. They make a lot of noise.
A lot of clutch noise, a lot of sway bar noise, a lot of squeaks.
Not the end of the world. Yeah. Another thing too, isn't it that intake kit? Can you get a block off plate or something for the intake? But that's the clutch breather, right? Is that what it is? That block
well,
off?
you got the clutch breather there. The intake's there too, but you're hearing a lot of clutch noise.
Yeah, and it redirects it to the back, eh?
Yeah,
that's what it is.
to the back of your head.
Cool. All right, well, let's get it all tightened up and see where we're at with the plastic. Anyway.
Yep. Hey guys, been a minute since I did an update. We're trying to rush because it's about to rain here. It's all back together, threw the front end on. There wasn't much after what we showed you guys last time. Tightened up all the bolts, and the brace kit's all in there. It is a very nice kit, and it is very well built. It's just it's a hassle to install. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it takes time, and it's not the easiest install. Probably why it's $150. I mean, I've seen the other installs, and the other ones seem to be installed a little bit easier, but I mean, this is literally half the price of the other ones. What would have made it easier?
If somebody brought the instructions.
Yeah, that's one thing. Big rush this morning. I was all excited, left the house, brought all the parts, left the instructions. Yeah, not good. Yeah, we don't need the instructions there. We just figured it out as we went. One other thing to note is we actually didn't really completely follow the instructions. Yeah, so the bolts are originally you're supposed to take the diff out and put the bolts all this way. We ended up just putting the bolts this way. We didn't want to take the diff out. We were kind of pressed for time. Doesn't matter. It's bolted up either way. It's not going to change anything except this way here. When I unbolt the front, all the bolts are going to come out with the front end. But it's fine because if I'm taking the front end off, guess what? I'm taking the front end off to take the A-arms off anyways. The bolts are still gonna bolt. And big thanks to Mike Parkhill again. You know, he pointed that out, and I wasn't gonna do it, and then totally forgot about it, slipped my mind, and I think that looks a lot better. I will have to trim the plastics right here because it's going to hit. It's quite close, but I think that looks 100% better. All right guys, well, that's the what the hell brand is this again? Super ATV Gusset kit install on a 2020 Can-Am Maverick X3 XRC Turbo RR.
Might as well take her for a burn though. Like, what if she pulls right? What if she pulls left?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take her for a burn there. All right.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I forgot about the RPM blow-off valve. Did we even mention that? I think we did at the start.
I think I did briefly, yeah. So I installed that the other day. Quick install. It only took like 20 minutes. Super easy install, but definitely they advertise it as the loudest blow-off valve, and it definitely is the loudest blow-off valve.
It is definitely loud. Yes. Yeah, okay, yeah, I can hear it. Yeah, I'll go that way. That one's pretty quiet.
Not pulling.
So that's it, guys. Overall, like JF said, it went decently well. It was kind of a big pain to install, but
Yeah, it's not an easy install.
no, it's not. So like if someone lies to you and says, "Oh, it's nothing there," they're lying. They're a liar.
Yeah.
But it went pretty good overall. Like I said, bit of a pain, but it went good.
It's a good quality kit, honestly, for what you pay. Like,
that's the good thing about it. It's really like thick, beefy stuff. There's no thin metal anywhere in the kit. It's very, very nice stuff. So I think that's it for now. We took it for a little drive. It seemed to drive good. We just went down the road, but nothing clunking, no weird noises. It's not pulling or anything like that. So it seems to be good. Shocks look a lot better like that.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's probably it for now. So we do still have, you got radius rods coming in too.
Radius rods are coming in. I have a TLS kit by Shock Therapy coming in for the rear spindles because they are starting to wallow out a bit.
Are they already? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's well, it's 32s, and you know it's a steel bolt and an aluminum spindle, so
terrible.
Yeah. So we got those on the way. I got the ZRP plate already, but we'll get some new radius rods in, and then we'll get the TLS kit in. We'll make a video on that.
Also, super ATV radius rods.
Also, super ATV radius rods. Now, once again, to get LM rods or ZRPs in Canada, like it's crazy amounts of money.
The
So
problem is not only the exchange, the shipping, right? So
absolutely,
get absolutely killed on it.
yeah. I was looking at like $1,600 by the time I got the rods.
Like easy calculation there. The price difference from US to Canadian. Take the shipping. Take the. Forget what I was saying. I don't even know. Basically, a lot more. Forget. I had some funny analogy in my head. Guess what? I don't anymore. Anyway,
All right. Well.
so that's pretty much it there.
Yep.
You guys have a good day. Or do whatever you want. I don't know.
Or yeah, do whatever you want there. Yeah.